have you here. I'm happy every time that I can celebrate gratitude and intention with all of you all. So, if you are here live, if you're here on the replay, I would love it if you would put in the chat what you're grateful for, as well as liking this video. That would be absolutely fantastic. So I see that Ninja's here already, which is wonderful. Ninja says, I'm grateful to be in good health. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the friends that I have. That's wonderful. So glad that you're grateful, Ninja. So happy. So happy to hear that. I'm grateful that I'm healing. Those of you who've been following my surgery story and my valley fever episode, we're still healing. And in life, we're often healing. Many of us are on the healing train of some kind or another. So I love to know what you're grateful for. In addition, I'll do some riffing. I'm grateful that I'm in my purple room. I'm grateful that I'm going to be spending time with the grandbaby today, one-on-one, which is always fun, being full-on granny. I'm grateful that I have the space. Hi, Ro. Hi, W. Sue. So good to see you this morning. Hello, hello. What are you grateful for? Um, I'm grateful such great people are here to welcome one another and to celebrate their gratitude. That makes me happy. I'm really happy that I have my 1,000 subscriber celebration tomorrow at 4 if you're able to come. Hi, Miss M. Yay, I didn't see you come in the room. I'm so grateful that you're here, Miss M. You're a gem. There you are. Hello, hello. Um, so I'm really happy that I'm going to do that tomorrow. I believe it's at 4. I should pay closer attention to what I schedule. But I'm grateful that I scheduled that, and I'm grateful for every single subscriber that I have. I have some incredible people who bless me with their viewing of my videos and showing up at my lives and sharing with one another and sharing with me. And I'm grateful for sunshine. I'm grateful that my car runs well. Hey, Cindy. I'm grateful for friends from California popping in, like Cindy, who also went over 1,000 subscribers recently, which is truly amazing. Whew. And now I'm out of breath from all that celebration. By the way, if you have any goals for your channel, if you could use any support, let us know, because I would love to think that next week we would be grateful for other things. If we are YouTube creators, it's always nice to celebrate those with one another. I know, isn't that amazing? Cindy's little cat, Chad, man. Chad is a rock star. And some of Cindy's, either her shorts or her posts, I don't know which, have like 6,000 views, stuff like that. I mean, her numbers are just outrageous. So, hi, Pam. So good to see you. Debbie Sue, you had a wonderful memory, a beautiful memory you had last night. I'm grateful for that too. That makes me feel good, Debbie Sue. And see, that's an example of how when we share our gratitudes, it amplifies our gratitudes and it amplifies gratitudes for one another. So, Kevin and Ro, I feel like your tadpoles and Jeremiah and Jeremina could be like Chad's too. They are, I am so interested in those frogs and in the tadpoles. And now the chipmunk eating the tomato. I mean, these things are ridiculously fun. So why not use them? Hey, CL, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for some of you. So grateful you're here. If you'd like to say in the chat what you're grateful for, we've had some wonderful gratitude so far. Oh, thank you so much, Kay and Ro. Okay, I'll read some off so you can hear each other's gratitude so we can continue to amplify the energy and the love that comes from gratitude. So first off, we're grateful that all of you are here. Pam is grateful for 2 adult kids made it safely to their destination. That is wonderful. Let's see, we're getting a lot of lovely good mornings. Congratulations for Cindy. Cindy is in Southern California, so we have a kinship, of course, naturally. And she hugged a jacaranda tree on my behalf, and my love for jacaranda trees is huge. So Cindy and I bonded nice and early. I can say I knew Cindy when. Let's see. Yeah, we're grateful about her channel, Cindy's channel. Grateful that, oh, thank you. Ninja says he's grateful that I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I'm just super tired. The tiredness that comes with valley fever is real. Um, but I'm grateful that I have a comfortable bed, except my shoulder hurts today, but that's okay. I'll get over that. I've been doing a lot of exercises for my shoulder today. My shoulder doesn't usually hurt, so it's a new thing. And just grateful for the friends that he has and being in good health. Yeah, so if you want to speak out some more gratitudes, that would be wonderful. Whew. Oh, Mike's in the house. Hi, Mike. Mike's been watching Pam all morning. That's kind of you. Yes, I was going to say Mike had a video that came out yesterday. Did it just come out yesterday, Mike? I watched it too. I won't tell you what it's about, but I'm familiar with a lot of what he said, and really great video, Mike. Thank you for that vulnerability. Yeah, just yesterday. It's a really excellent video. So Mike's Adventure Sparks is a different than his usual. And sometimes, it's important to show our other sides to our channel, of ourselves to our channel. I think it helps to make us even more human than we already are. Cindy says that jacaranda trees are still blooming. I can't believe that. Wow. Yes, there's lots of jacaranda trees in the San Fernando Valley and in the San Gabriel Valley. My parents are both from the San Gabriel Valley, which includes Pasadena and South Pasadena. And my dad's a big lover of jacaranda trees. So he gave me misinformation about the history of jacaranda trees, but I forgive him. I forgive him for his misinformation because it led me down a research trail. And I'm grateful for my curiosity because I'm so curious that at almost going on 6 months till I'm 65, and I think that having my level of curiosity keeps me young. So there we go. Oh, yeah, CL, grateful for CL's day off. And hopefully CL is painting. CL's a gorgeous painter. I'm grateful to be able to watch her paint on her live streams and on her videos. It's really a lot of fun. You like that color paint? This is, I should call it Julie Purple. This is the room where I sleep here in South Jersey. I actually have things up on the walls. I have my amazing bed right in front of me, and this is my love seat. I also have a dresser. I have some vintage furniture in here because I love vintage stuff. So it's getting there. And in my California home, what was conventionally the dining room, and a house was built in 1931. What's conventionally the living room, but we were using it dining room. We were using it like during COVID, it became like a workroom, and it's the same shade of purple. And you can't see it. I'll show you this a little bit. Can you see that? Wait. See that dark purple over there? And you're seeing my mess of still unpacking. The house in Bakersfield, the ceiling is dark, much deeper purple than that with gold. And I did that when Catherine was in 6th grade, and that room was a big hit with her friends. Oh my goodness. Cheryl's in the house. Can Rose says, we're grateful we safely and successfully completed the northern half of the AT in Pennsylvania. That's amazing. That happened yesterday. Did you have that treat on the trail? I'm looking forward to seeing your video. Is that going to come out on Wednesday? I'm already looking forward to that. Okay, Mr. Worm, that's cool. Let's see. I don't see Cheryl. Cheryl, you must be in here somewhere, but I don't see anything from you. But Cheryl, I'm glad that you're here. That's interesting. That's strange. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see. Cindy's talking about Canro and learning about the Appalachian Trail. It's amazing, Cindy. If you ever get to the East Coast, when I get back out to California, when I don't know when that's going to happen now, somehow California feels like this mystical place now because I literally don't know when I'm going back there. Oh, there you are, Cheryl. Thank you. I would say I want to walk some of the Pacific Crest Trail. I've walked a tiny slice of it. I knew it was someplace on this freeway that I drove to go to Flagstaff. from Bakersfield, and I kept saying, "Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?" This is me driving on the steering wheel. You can see how hard it is for me to drive with this messed up finger. But I'm driving, and one day when I was driving, I'm like, "Please show me the Pacific Crest Trail." And I saw a guy with trekking poles just booking it. I'm like, "That's the exit." I pulled off, drove up, and I've gone back since then. So that's my story. Okay, so Kay and Rose says, yes, we had Sock Monkeys Cowboy Candy. Well, that will be up on Wednesday. So watch that video on Wednesday. All Kay and Rose videos, 5 p.m. on Wednesday. They're a highlight of my Wednesdays. Yes, good, good. 7 minutes with Cheryl. That's Cheryl. I was saying, where is she? She's here in the background. Of course, she's working. Well, we're grateful that you're here working. Um, and I appreciate all being eagle eyes and looking out for stuff. Whew. Okay. Let me see. All right. Okay. Yes, there we go. Okay. Just reading the past comments. I can read most of the time. All right. So we are grateful. Every Monday we use this session to um we use this session. Oh, you have your alarm set. That's hilarious, Ninja. Yeah, it's like a magnetic pull. Wednesdays, somewhere between 5 and 6. I'm like, "Ooh, something's happening out in the ethers. What could it be?" It's K and Row. And sometimes I've been known to watch like 5 minutes and I'm commenting my little Julie heart out. And then I have to go away. Like I think that was last week. I'm like, I have to leave. I can't stay and just watch the whole thing. So I left and came back. So oh, a 10-year-old of the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada. That's right. That's the trail. Right now, there's a 91-year-old man out on the AT. A 91-year-old man out there. It's an incredible story. It was on the New York Times, newspaper. And a friend of mine who lives near Shenandoah, she and I hiked on Shenandoah, or in Shenandoah, on the trail in Shenandoah National Park. And she sent me a link to it. And I've seen him come up over and over again. So that's really pretty fun. All right. I have some very nice people who are moderating for me. So thank you. If Catherine was here, she would be on it too. Catherine's always quick on the moderation trail. All right. So I wanted to be sure that y'all know that tomorrow, I believe at 4 is the 1,000 subscriber party. If you're able to come, that's fantastic. If you're not, that's fine. Almost immediately after that, I'm publishing a video. I'm trying a later in the daytime because for me, usually I publish early in the day. And last week I accidentally published something at like 7 o'clock at night, and people engaged with it right away, and I unlisted it right away. It was crazy. It wasn't crazy, it just happened. So I'm trying it at a later time for publishing. It's a video about the Wonder Walks that are coming up starting on January 31st. You know, the daily live streams I'll be doing for the golden hour walking. It might not make any sense to you. You might not remember me talking about that. But I made a video where I'm on one of those walks. It's probably the most visually appealing video I've ever made. And it's simply because I'm in an absolutely gorgeous place. So I hope that you will look at that video. Usually when I put videos up, I'm always happy with what I make. But this one's it's just so pretty. I mean, people could just put on the video and not even listen to me talking or care about what's being said. I think just the visuals are so nice. So, in spite of me being in it too. You guys are so funny. All right, so we are about halfway done with a gratitude and an intention reset. I'm also grateful for kindness in the world. Today, when I was out from my morning walk, I was out by this place called Sunset Lake, and I was walking one way, and this gentleman was walking the other way. And I called out good morning because that's just what I do. And he looked over like quizzically, "Oh, yeah, good morning." It was really a lovely, lovely time. I really appreciate greeting people because I think too often people do not get greeted. So, Hello, Living My Best Life is here. An amazing YouTuber if you don't know her yet. Um, Check her out. She has amazing videos and live streams for us to enjoy. Faith, fitness, and family. Is that the right slogan there? She's lost more than 100 pounds. She does fitness that is accessible and wonderful. You want to check her out. This is going to this is going to be a fabulous week. It is a fabulous week already. I'm very excited about it. So, as we move from gratitude, the second thing that we look at here is intention, because this is meant to be like a beginning of the week kickoff. Let's make it a great week. And so, when we talk about intentions, we talk about not only what are we going to do, that's super important, but also who do we want to be and how do we want to feel? And if you want to talk about action steps, that's great as well. So, go ahead and start letting us know what your intentions are for the week. So I will just let y'all know that my week is extremely hectic. I am going to be, tomorrow's like kind of a free day, except I'll be driving from South to North Jersey. On Wednesday, I'm going with a friend, a young woman who is a student of mine at the high school. And I'm taking her to court. I'm not taking her to court. I'm transporting her to court. And that's also always kind of scary because we have to go into Newark. And it's yeah, just I would say the vibe is it's not the city of Newark. We have to go to the courtroom that we have to go to is a scary one. So if you're a praying person, I would appreciate prayers for us on Wednesday morning. So I intend that I will get through that with peace and that we will get through the hearing with great love. Hello, good morning. I'm doing great. So that's my intention for Wednesday. Then Thursday, I'm going back to Maryland to get my sutures out. So again, peace. I'm really aiming toward peace, and peace in all circumstances, no matter what the outcomes are, that I will be able to be in a space of trust and peace. I'm ancient. How old are you? Oh, how fun to go to Palm Springs. Thank you. It's totally okay if you can't be at the celebration. Um, I appreciate the warmth. Thanks so much for that. Oh, yes, Pam. Thanks for bringing that up, Pam. Pam said yesterday found time to write a short blog post about needing to find time to write again. The intention is this week is to write no matter what distractions are all around. Thank you, Pam. I would also say that I read Pam's blog post. I follow her on Substack, beautifully written, very elegantly said. And I think a lot of us who write can relate to your words, Pam. So I was really happy to read it. Um, all right. I don't mind people calling me old, by the way. For the record, one of my favorite things to do is to play with trolls. I know that's not something y'all are used to seeing, but I'm always happy to play with trolls. Doesn't bother me. Look, Addie! Oh my gosh! Kay and Ro are busy getting lunch together. And Ninja came to the rescue. Thank you. Thank you for the person asking about age. I want to introduce you to my friend Addie. She's been on a live once before. Addie is incredible. She has a school community called Midlife Badassery. Is that still the name, Addie? Um, and she's up to some really cool stuff. This week in her community, we're doing something called it's our future self week. And I love my future self, I call her my higher self. She and I hang out all the time. We've hung out for a long time. And I first met Addie through her podcast when I was still living in California. So she's amazing. I'm so glad that you made it here. Hello, hello. Say hello to Addie. Oh, wait, Addie, I need to make you hang on. Don't scroll up yet. Okay, we're going to add you as a moderator. And one of the things about being a moderator, in case you didn't know, is that people can find you more easily. Okay, people can find you more easily by clicking on your name. They can get to your channel more easily. So you'll love Addie. Addie is fantastic. I'm so glad that you're here, Addie. And I'm really looking forward to this week. Oh, I want to tell y'all something else too, so you can reach out to me. Speaking of podcasts, I intend to be doing some pilot episodes for a podcast. This all came about on Friday night. Some of you know we do because of Karen and YouTube Over 40. She does a Friday night hangout, and there's been a group of us who've been hanging out there on Friday nights a lot for the last over a year. And I started doing that a little bit over a year ago. And so we we did this challenge to do podcasts. And I've wanted to start a podcast forever. So I'm doing 5 pilot episodes. I have my first pilot episode person scheduled. That's going to be Jennifer from Alaska. And so she's going to be my first. She's very brave. The thing is, I've had a radio show, so I know how to do a good interview. I know how this works. And I'm pretty much going to facilitate my podcast much like I facilitated my radio show. So there's a definite framework for it. I'm really excited about it. And Addie is one person I want to have on that podcast. Yeah, so you'll all love Addie. Oh, you're exercising daily for your future self. That's great, Nan. So glad to hear that. I'm walking still. I'm walking for Parkinson's this month for Michael J. Fox Foundation. So even amidst all of my struggles, and I would say, well, they're not struggles, but all of the circumstances, I think that right after my surgery, I was out there walking, and I think part of that was I was still kind of under the influence of the anesthesia. So, the world is my oyster. And Samuel and I were out there walking every day together. It was so great. And I remembered how fun it is to walk with other people. Well, especially my kid. It's especially fun to walk with my kid because, we know each other, we love each other, we vibe together really well. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. And he's not here right now, so I seem to be doing so well. I'm glad. I'm glad. One thing my present self does really well is mask. And I don't mean the skincare. Jennifer is amazing. Um, yes, I want to have you on, Addie. I was going to reach out to you, as a matter of fact. So you're here. We'll connect. So the reason I brought it up was I was going to say if any of you all here are interested in guesting on my 5 pilot episodes, the first pilot episode will come out. It needs to come out within the next 2 weeks. So Jennifer, I promised her I would have questions for her the next by tomorrow because that's how I roll. Is that I have set questions to ask. I will ask her to provide me questions she wants me to ask, and from there we will have a really great interview. I don't interview people without giving them a chance to look at the questions, and I also want to make sure that I ask questions that they're really excited to answer. So there you go. That was part of my radio training. Also, from my very first radio show that I ever did, I have to tell you, my producer was hilarious. So I was brand new to this station, this radio station, and I'm an actor. So I did the show, did the interview. It was great. And the producer said, "So how long have you been doing radio?" And I said, "About an hour." I've always been told I have a face for radio, but the other thing that I'll ask since you all are here, I'm on a roll today. I want to feel just as good. I want to feel just as good as this for all week long because I feel really good. I don't know what day and time my podcast will air. I'll let you know when we get closer. The other thing that I did last night is I did my first ever video audition. My first ever video audition, which means that you audition for a play or a commercial or whatever opportunity it is, and you submit a video instead of meeting the director in person. You make a video of yourself. In this case, I was monologuing. Oh man, it was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. And so I did I did 4 snippets from monologues, and I sent it to the director. And I didn't know that she would be looking at the thing right away. I hadn't even made a cover for it yet. But I sent it off to her. It's unlisted. You can't see it on my channel. But I was curious if you all would be interested in seeing bits of that audition. Because I know that sometimes people say, "How do you audition? What do you do to audition?" And I would say that you would definitely see a different side of me considering the content of the audition. There's one where I say a word that isn't usually said in mixed company repeatedly. And I might actually remake that for an audience of y'all. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So I even apologize for my hand because I use my hands a lot. In fact, I need to calm that down. But even when I have my hands, like I had to remember to use my left hand, but I'm not going to redo a whole thing because you see this silly looking hand. Have any of you seen Everything, Everywhere, All at Once? Ever since I've had my finger in this packaging, it reminds me of when Jamie Lee Curtis's character had the hot dog hands. Okay. Thank you, Addie. I think that I will make a video talking about the process because as a multi-passionate creative person, it's like I need to show that I do all these things. Yeah, I would say in this particular monologue series, you'll see me portray four different monologues. So you get to see me crying because I cry in one. I talk about getting comfortable with my body through a relationship. Actually, the relationship doesn't even show up in the part of the monologue that I read. So it's me getting more comfortable with my body. It's actually pretty accurate for me. And then there's one that is me portraying an older woman who never got comfortable with her body. And that's pretty funny. That was a monologue that I never wanted to do. I never wanted to do that monologue. And the very first time that I did this show, because I've done this show, I'm not telling the people who are directing, I've done this show probably 7 times. I've directed it. I know it super well, but I'm not telling them this because I'm afraid they'll be afraid that I'll be a know-it-all or I'll try to take over. I have no interest in taking over. But its first show, it's called The Blank Monologues, and I'm not going to say the word. It's The Blank Monologues. So I'm auditioning to do a monologue in a production with a whole bunch of other women. So I use 2 monologues that are specifically written for older women. The 4th monologue is a woman talking about being in the delivery room for her daughter. And that's a fun one. That was the very first monologue I did. And I did that in costume of like a woman named Aphra Behn, who was a writer in the 17th century, the first woman who got paid for writing. And so I did it with a British accent. So that was fun. My hair was all curly. That was really fun. And then I did the one called The Flood, which is the one I was talking about, the older lady. She's supposed to be 73. I don't think I passed for 73, but I did that one in the past, and I did not want to do that one. And but the director had practically precast me in that one. So, hey, Catherine, you're here. You figured out the title? It's pretty obvious from the description. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's a really great experience. And it's really pretty funny. There's sad things, there's funny things, there's real life things. There's yeah, it's a and for women it's a really for at least for me as a cast member, it's a really fun way to get to know other women up close and personal. And usually there's a lot of experiences that go with it that aren't always there with theater. So my hope is that if I get cast, I'll get to know more people in this part of the state. That's really what I'm hoping for. I don't want to take over. I don't want to give direction. I don't want to make suggestions. I don't want them to know that I've done this so many times. Catherine. Well, Pam, I'll do a vlog. I'll do a vlog about it. Well, yeah, I'll share. I'll share that. It'll be like, Julie, this is your life. Okay. Yay, physical therapy. I'm glad it's your last one. Congratulations. And CL's kitties are lazily all by themselves right now. All right, so we have just a little bit of time left. Uh, oh, Addie, I like your emoji there. All right, so we're getting toward close to the end of this live stream, and it's really fun time. If you have a chance to say your intention or your gratitude as you're coming in, that would be wonderful. So my intention is to feel this good all week because I have a lot of stressful stuff coming up. Um, that's awesome. Ninja says he's trying to get bookmarks from CL and reading Roger's book. That's wonderful. And CL is sketching ideas for more bookmarks. Is that your intention for this week? That'd be wonderful. Very good. Excellent. We have such a creative group. All right, we'll go for one more minute. We're at 1 o'clock. You intend to not stress about what you can't control. Yes, that sounds very, very wise. Very wise. I know a prayer about that. So that's important. In fact, that's related to me too, because like I said, there's a lot of stress going down in my world this week that I could really not feel comfortable with. I think it's part of why my shoulder's bothering me, actually. So I've been trying to release all of the, release all that tension that's sitting in my shoulders. Addie says she wants to light some future self badasses up. That's a way to go, Addie. And I was going to say that's part of me. I'm right there. By the way, if you haven't followed Addie, I hope you will. She is amazing. She's a high energy, high octane, amazing woman who walks her talk 1,000%, and has kept me comfortable on a lot of long car drives listening to her podcast. Everyone is awesome. And I would say, CL, everyone is specifically awesome in their own ways. Yeah. And that's what makes the world to me so interesting. We are each unique. We're each wonderful. We each bring our own gifts and talents to the planet. Oh, that's so hilarious. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you who's here today, and you replay viewers who are watching. Thank you so much. K and Row, Addie K and Row are like you've been my pal for the longest time, podcast wise and stuff. K and Row are like my first real true YouTube pals. We met through the Appalachian Trail. Ironically, we have not yet been on the Appalachian Trail, but that day is coming. Yes. Have a great week, everybody. You're all a delight in my life, and I'm so thankful for each of you being here today. I hope you can come to the celebration tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the 1,000 subscriber party. If you can't, that's totally cool. We love you and are grateful for you, whether or not you can be there. Addie says she's just catching the bug. Yes, have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you somewhere very soon. Take good care. Bye, everybody.